Hey there. Welcome back to the Do It With Intention podcast. I'm your host, Mindy Totten. And today we are going to talk about something that happened to me in a different setting. And we're going to talk about how we can apply that to your massage or bodywork business and what you can do to avoid making the same mistake. But before we get into that, I just want to say that I hope you're doing well. It's near the end of 2024. And I hope that you're hanging in there and staying grounded and doing what you need to do to take care of yourself and take care of your clients. So here's the story. A couple of weeks ago, I'll go ahead and say it. I was at the Verizon store. I was at the Verizon store trying to get internet for my house. Currently, at the time, I was on Starlink. And I do not want to give Elon Musk another penny of my money. So I was like, okay, how can I get rid of Starlink and get something that will do what I need to do for podcasts and videos, things like that? And so I went over to Verizon. They said, yeah, we can help you out. And I said, great. And then they asked me, they said, how much are you spending now on your phone and your internet? And I was like, wait, what? What's that got to do with what your offers are? Right. Well, just give us a ballpark so that we know. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not sure how good I'm feeling about that. It would be like you saying, if someone said, well, how much do you charge for a massage? Well, how much are you spending now on your massage? I mean, I was like, no, this doesn't feel good at all. So I said, no, just tell me. I said, I don't need phone, don't want phone. Just it has to be fast internet. I do these coaching calls, I host conference calls, I do these videos. So what is the fastest internet you can get me? So he started to do his thing and look at all, how they do type. Oh, we have a special that we can do for you today. And he came back and he said, it's whatever. I'm making these amounts up, but he said it's $150 a month for the fastest speed internet. And I said, well, I looked online and I did a little bit of homework, and I think I only need this, which is $70 a month. Again, I'm making up the amounts. And then he did something. I was like, I got to tell the people who listen to the Do It With Intention podcast this. He said, what you need, what I recommend is this higher rung, the one that's $150 a month. He said, that's what you need. What I heard was, I want to sell you the highest rung so I can get a higher commission. That's what I heard, right? And that's what some of us feel. We're afraid of sounding like that person when we suggest a treatment plan or a program for our clients, because we don't want to sound like that. We don't want to be like pushy and gross and just trying to sell. So what could you do instead? Like, he's clearly trying to upsell me, right? He's trying to get me from what I actually need, the $70 one. He's trying to upsell me to the $150 a month one. And, I'm not blaming him. Like, that's a business model that you can use, is upsell, upsell, upsell. I'm not suggesting you try upsell. I'm suggesting you try something different. Here's what I suggest you try. Rather than saying you need this, right? Or you need to come in 18 more times, or you need an hour and a half massage, I invite you to try, this is what I suggest, and here's why. Right? Let's say it again. This is what I suggest, and here's why. Let people know why you're suggesting the plan of action that you are. So that might sound something like, afterwards they come out, they're doing fine, they feel so good, and they might say, when should I come back? And you say something like, I suggest you come back next week, and then one more time the week after that, and then we'll reevaluate and see how you're doing. Here's why I suggest that. Often when people have tension headaches, it's not so much in the head, it's and then you explain why you're making the suggestion. Here's what I suggest, and here's why. This is what I think would work best for you. And here's why. Here's why I think that. You can say, in my experience, it takes 3 or 4 sessions until people really get a sense of releasing their anxiety, whatever it is, right? Whatever your modality is, whatever is specific to the client, try to always put on there, and here's why. So then it doesn't sound like you're just trying to push them into buying the most expensive thing. And they would understand that you get them, like you're connected to them, like you genuinely want the best for them. Going back to my internet story, if the guy had said, yeah, the $70 one will work, but here's why I suggest the higher level. You get this, whatever. And then I could make a decision. But as it was, I was like, I'm not buying your higher one. You're just trying to make more money off of me? So let's avoid that gross feeling of trying to be pushy or upsell or just trying to be too salesy. And when you're making your recommendation for moving forward, try saying, this is what I recommend, and here's why. And I would love to hear how it goes for you. Pop me an email at hello@mindytotten.com and let me know if you've tried this and how it works for you. So it's the end of 2024. I hope that you have a marvelous holiday celebrating however you do. And I so look forward to seeing you in 2025. And I'm looking forward to a special little sum that I'm planning around our next episode, which is the 200th episode. So more on that soon. Keep doing your beautiful work. Keep putting your work out into the world and keep doing it with intention.